Wake up in the morning, sun shining bright. Got my coffee brewing, everything feels right. But there's something special that I can't deny. Bougie, confident boss lady, she's the reason why. Serving wisdom fresh, like it's made to order. On the Shift Happen podcast, she takes across the border. From hustle to flow, her vibes never fade. She's dishing out the truth in an A-list parade. Shift happens, baby, don't you miss the beat.
Hey, my mighty shifters. Welcome back to a new episode of Shift Happens. Today, we'll be talking about the power of the smallest details. This is Shift Happens, y'all. I am your host, Corrina Jackson. This is real talk, real impact, serving up the meat of the matter so that we can sizzle in life. I am your bougie, confident boss lady. I am your morning snack, your noonday nibble, and your evening unwind. So let's jump into it. I want you to think about, have you ever had someone hold the door for you when your hands were full? Or send you a simple text that just said, thinking about you on a hard day? That's not huge, but it's impactful. Today we're going to be talking about the smallest details, whether it's in your life, your work, your relationship, or self-care, that can create the biggest shift. Now let's jump into why small things matter. You see, small details build trust. They show love and they create memories. When you're pregnant, you're stressed, When you're building a business, anxiety shows up. Or just when you're trying to survive a Monday. Sometimes it's not the grand gesture, but the tiny things that pull you through. Now, an example, a handwritten note, remembering someone's favorite snack, and I always love a good snack because remember, I told you I'm a big girl. I'm not going to lie to you. Or just kind of taking 2 minutes to check on a coworker. I always try to check on my staff. They check on me. I can't do anything without them. I always tell them that they make my day. It's just the little things, really, that they do. There are things that you kind of overlook because they're not all that flashy. But these small seeds grow huge relationships and better days. They really do. And I remember when I was feeling real bad one day. Will people see me for what I'm trying to accomplish? Will they notice me? Because those kind of things matter. You think, I really don't care what people think about me. But we know in the back of your mind, it does matter. But anyway, I was having a bad day and I was sitting at my desk and I just really didn't want to be bothered with anyone. I really didn't want to talk to anybody about it because I couldn't put my finger on it. I couldn't even tell you why I was down because it was just kind of one of those days. One of my friends called me and asked me to go to lunch. And I was like, girl, I really don't want to go to lunch. I really don't. And this day, I don't know what was wrong with me because I didn't feel like eating. And that's generally not who I am. I love to eat. But that day, I didn't feel like eating. And she didn't give up. I mean, she just kept saying, get up, Corrina, come with me. I just kind of want to sit down and talk to you about some things. And I'm always that friend, and most of them can tell you, I'm that friend that lends a listening ear. I always put my feelings to the side sometimes. I know I shouldn't do that all the times, but I do. I do it a lot. I put my feelings to the side. I got up, grabbed my purse, got in my car, and left and met her for lunch. And I'm so glad that I did because just me seeing her and walking into a restaurant, that always excites me. But walking into the restaurant with her and sitting down and just conversating really brought me out of the blues. I was going through the blues that day. I couldn't really put my finger on it, but go to pay my tab and she was like, no, I got it. And I'm looking at her like she can't really afford this, but she was like, I got it. So as she began to reach down in her purse for her wallet. She began to tell me this wonderful news that something great had happened to her. She came into a little bit of money, which is always exciting. And she said, and I just wanted to share with you today because you've been so instrumental in pushing me and keeping me up on down days. And I didn't tell her the whole time that I was having a down day. I thought I owe it to her. I owe it to her to tell her that I was having a down day, and she brought excitement to that day. She was so excited that this was such an uplifting thing that she could do for me. I had a really good day the rest of that day. So those are the kind of little things I just kind of wanted to share that moment with you. That was so exciting for me. And that's what I'm talking about, why the small things matter. Now let's just move into why small details matter in a relationship. When it comes to supporting your spouse, your partner, or even your kids, it's the way that you notice details that show them love. Did you notice that they got their hair done? Did you catch what they were saying when they were talking to you when they were tired? Or did you run a bath for your partner when they explained that they didn't even feel like getting in the bathtub? I mean, those are some great gestures. Just those little things that someone just saying, I see you. They see what you're going through. Those are some great gestures and things that build a great relationship. It's the little things. You don't even have to buy them. And then here's a quick tip. Stop waiting for big moments. Look for chances to make people feel loved and valued. Now, let's move into small details at work and in leadership. Leaders often think big strategy is everything, but small gestures shape culture. Now, a sticky note that says, great job, because I think that is so important. Just simply write it down on a sticky note and stick it on something where they can see it on their desk, or remembering their birthday. That's something that we do at our job. At the end of the month, we have a birthday celebration for all the birthdays in that month. And it goes a long ways too, because it's just bringing people together, and it's not on a professional setting. You're not talking about business. You get to talk about everything. You get to enjoy a treat while you're doing it. And I love to enjoy a treat while I'm talking. I'm just going to say it, and licking my fingers, because that gooey something and got on my fingers, and it seems like, doesn't it seem like things taste better when you're licking them off your fingers? Okay, and let me just get back to the subject. Or asking about someone's family. All of that stuff really matters. It really does. Now, here is a personal tie in. Talk about shift. How celebrating small wins with clients and staff keeps the morale high. I just told you about what we do at Shift. And I love that because I feel like our morale is really high. Most of the people that I work with have gone through some tough times with me. And to be sitting around a conference room table to see to look back where we came from and to see where we are now, I mean, it keeps our morale high. It really does. And then people don't always remember your business plans, but they will remember how you made them feel. And that's so important to me. I think it's important to the people that I work with. And then there's small details for self care. Let's look at that. This isn't just about other people. You deserve those small details too. Drinking enough water, because I'm trying to do that. You should do it too if you don't. Let me tell you a funny story. I have been trying to improve on my water, and a staff member gave me a water bottle, and I could go through that whole day, then look at that water bottle and think, I need to drink my water. It'd be 7 to 8 o'clock at night, and then all of a sudden I'm trying to consume 32 ounces in 1 hour, and then 32 ounces in the next hour to get my 64 ounces in. And then I'm up all night using the bathroom. And let me tell you, broken sleep is not good, really. I mean, 2 hours and then you're up, and then you're back, and you're trying to get back to sleep, and then 2 more hours. It's bad. So now I think I do a better job at drinking my water. I make sure that, I'm looking at, because this water bottle she got me has these times on it. It really helps. It really does. And then making your bed. Oh, I'm bad with that. I have a partner and he makes my bed for me a lot of times. And it does look better. I mean, it makes me feel better because I really don't have time. I'm doing a whole lot of things. And so he remembers to kind of just do that for me. Stepping outside for 5 minutes of sunshine because vitamin D is good and we all know it. And keeping just a gratitude list. These little actions add up to mental peace and physical well-being. It really does. Now, sometimes we wait on big vacations and big paydays or even big milestones, but joy is often in micro moments you choose to create every day. Now, in my closing, here's the thing that I want you to remember. The smallest details make the biggest difference because they are doable, repeatable, and deeply human. You don't need $1 million, even though I would love $1 million, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I would love it. You don't need that $1 million to smile at someone. You don't need a corporate title to show kindness. What you need is intention. Now, I'm going to challenge you, my mighty shifters, my mighty listeners, to do something for me this week. I challenge you to pick 3 small things you can do for someone else and 1 small thing that you can do for you. Watch how your atmosphere shifts. Now, here's the call to action. That's our shift for today. But remember, if you want to make the most of it, you gotta take care of yourself and take care of each other. But if you would do one thing for me before we end, and that's visit our shift tulsa.org, share this Shift Happens podcast to someone who needs to hear it, and keep making the shift. Now, I am, and you already know, Corrina Jackson. Say it with me. Your bougie, confident boss lady. Yes, I am. I am serving up the meat of the matter, slice by slice. I am your morning snack, your noonday nibble, and your evening unwind. Until next time, I'm going to ask you, before I end as well, to like, share, and subscribe to my podcast. Yeah, that's the little thing that you can do for me. Until next time, you guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye for now.
We're filling our glass with bougie confident vibes. Life's a beautiful day.